This is a reading vlog of Fourth Wing, and depending on how long this takes, I might make this a big reading vlog and have Iron Flame and Onyx Storm as well. But I don't know. We'll see where we're at with time after I finish Fourth Wing. I might just split them all up, give them all their own little videos. But yeah, I don't know, we'll see. By the end of this, you'll know. But we are going to jump back into the world of... I read this and Iron Flame last year and I absolutely loved them. And my fiance pre-ordered Onyx Storm for me as a Christmas gift, and it got here in January. And I have yet to read it, and I feel extremely out of the loop with everything. So yeah, also I have a hair appointment Friday. Even though I'm hurting and can barely move, I want to feel somewhat normal, so I'm getting my nails and hair done Friday because Saturday is my engagement party. Yeah, so it's gonna be fun, it's gonna be good. I don't know if I'll record a lot Friday. I definitely won't Saturday, but yeah, we'll see. It's currently Tuesday, so yeah, we'll see. I might take you guys along, I might not, I don't know. But yeah, luckily I have a family member who is willing to lend me a wheelchair to borrow, so I'm not like hunched over and like crawling, so that'll be interesting. But yeah, so let's get into it because I'm tired of talking about my condition. It's so bleh. Let's move on to something better. Let's just talk about how well Violet holds herself. Like, this girl is tiny and she's fighting through huge gusts of wind, and also Jack is wanting to kill her on the parapet, but she holds her own and she makes it, and then she puts her dagger to his nice places and like stops him, and it's so funny. But like I didn't forget, but I kind of forgot like how irritable Jack is from literally the start. Like, as soon as he opens his mouth, he's like, I want to punch him. Like, he's so irritable and just like crazy. Like, I don't like him. I don't think anyone likes him. He's, oh my gosh, I'm excited for his demise that happens. I think later in this book, I think it's this book where he and then he comes back in the next book, and it'll be nice for the little bit where we don't have to deal with him. But yeah, I just finished chapter 2, so I'm really not that far into this, but Violet is my girl. Xaden has already shown his face. Jack has already shown his face. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm excited. I'm so glad that I'm finally back in this series. I'm so excited. We just take a moment to appreciate Violet's friendship with Rhiannon. I don't know how to pronounce her name. That's one thing I don't like about fantasy books. I can never pronounce anything. But we're just gonna call her Rye because I don't know how to pronounce her name. But I love how they literally met on the stairs to get to the parapet and like succeed and become cadets. They literally met on the stairs and have just been so, like, loyal to each other ever since, and it's so cute. And, like, I get that, like, Violet saved her life by swapping shoes, and that's why she's, like, loyal, but it's just so cute on how quickly they became friends, and, like, they grasped each other and just aren't letting go, and it's so cute. And their friendship is probably my favorite out of this whole series. But then also we're getting introduced to, like, Riddock and Sawyer, and I'm just like, ugh, I'm falling in love with this book all over again. And I'm literally on page 65. I'm not even that far into it, but it's just like, I missed this world, and I missed, like, these books, and I'm so excited that I'm jumping back in. And I'm sure I'll do this again when the next book of the series comes out, because I think we have 2 more books of this series coming out. I think she said it's gonna be a 5-book series, which we get 2 more books, which I don't know if I'm ready to say goodbye to everyone yet. But I'm just living in this first book. Everything's innocent, everything's cute, nothing terrible is happening. They don't know what's going on yet. No one's getting hurt. I mean, people are getting hurt, but, like, no one's losing their life yet. Nothing serious is going on yet. And it's just like, it hurts knowing what goes on in the second book, and knowing that, like, nothing is the same after this. But I'm living in bliss right now, and it's really nice. I loved this book so much. I had to take a little break because Jack is getting on my nerves. So is Dane. Him trying to get Violet out of the writer's quadrant is kind of pissing me off, because she has stated multiple times that she would rather stay in the writer's quad and just accept her fate. She wants to stay. She has expressed it, and he is refusing. And then also we got Jack on the other side, like, actively trying to unalive her. And, like, this poor girl is always in pain. Like, girl, I relate to always being in pain. A little more than I wish I did. But, like, I'm picturing, like, my situation being in pain and having to do the things that she does. Like, oh my goodness. I literally just did a 15-minute ab workout. And that was as much as I could go. When usually I do, like, an hour-long workout daily, I can maybe barely do 15 minutes every other day. I hate it. I miss working out so much. But I feel her pain, and, like, and now Xaden is going to fight her in the ring, and, like, I've read this book. I already know what happens. I know that they fall in love, but just, like, her thinking that he's gonna kill her in front of everyone is a little funny, because it's just like, ugh. Xaden isn't gonna do that to you, girl. He isn't gonna do that. He's not that ruthless, unlike Jack, who I could care less about him. But Dane is actually, like, I don't remember him getting on my nerves so soon into the book, because I'm not even 10 chapters in yet. I'm on chapter 9, and he's already getting on my nerves. I'm just like, can you shut up a little bit, please, and just let her do her thing? Why are you so controlling? But yeah, that's all I got so far. I got to the part where they're doing the training for threshing. Also, don't mind my hair, like, I haven't brushed it yet, so we're just gonna ignore it. Tomorrow's my hair appointment, so it's not gonna look so discolored, thank goodness. But anyway, we're talking to Orlai, I think is how you pronounce their name. I don't know. I'm merely just guessing with all these names, except for Violet and Xaden and Dane. Everyone else, I'm just kind of guessing. Anyway, she's talking about how, like, her dad would set up these, like, practice runs for them when they were kids, and her brother, like, told her to go fast because the pillars are fast. and they will squash you like a bug. And I love how Violet's like, yeah, go fast. You could have included that, Brennan, in like his little book of like tips and stuff, which is so funny. I love how like she thinks he's dead, but she still like talks to him in her head, which I feel like I would do the same thing if one of my siblings passed and I was like having a hard time. I feel like I would still talk to them. It's just it's sweet, but it's also sad. But also, I'm pretty sure that Orlai dies in this part, and I don't really want to read it because it's sad and tragic, and I know it's coming, but I have to push through. But yeah, we're getting closer to the threshing, which that's when things start getting like super good from what I remember. I'm at this point, I'm just waiting for Violet and Xaden to like be a thing. Also, my wisdom tooth is like coming in, and so like this side is swollen. I don't know if you can tell, but I can, and this side is swollen and it hurts, and my tooth is just like slowly like peeking out, and it's just it's so painful. Even when they like despise each other, they still like stick up for each other. At least Xaden does, because she just won the freaking gauntlet, and this freaking strawberry blonde girl is like, you cheated, blah blah blah, and then Violet quotes the codex and like to defend herself, and is like, actually, technically I did not cheat. I used my own weapon, which is considered part of my person. And Xaden's like, oh yeah, she's got you there, and so he just lets Violet go, and it's just like, oh my gosh. But like, I want to know how long it took her to complete it, because they're all timed. They're all being timed during this. I want to know what her time is. Like, how fast was she? I think that's my only complaint. So Violet was able to kick butt with the dragons. She was able to actually, like, I don't know how she gained the confidence to talk to the dragons, because they were sniffing her out because they could smell the dragon scale from her sister sewing her dragon's scales into her outfit. And Violet explained it all. I don't know how she got the courage to talk to them. I feel like I would have been incinerated right then and there. This girl, she is so much stronger than people give her credit for, and like, dang. But yeah, it's been 2 days since I last picked this book up. I've been really busy. I got my hair done, I got my nails done. I had my engagement party yesterday, and I've just been really, really busy and just absolutely no time to read. So I'm reading today. I'm gonna try to make up for lost time. But I do have a health update. My doctor gave me a prescription, a steroid, to help with the inflammation in my joints and the pain. I started that yesterday. So far, I think it's helping. I'm not in nearly as much pain as I was yesterday. Yesterday morning was it was really bad. I literally, my fiance had to carry me to the bathroom, and he had to like actually wash me because I physically just could not do it, and it was just awful and horrible. I spent like the first morning just breaking down into tears because I was just hurting so much. But today is a lot better, and I'm not in nearly as much pain, and I think it's because of the steroid. So I'm just gonna keep taking that until I run out or until I get my actual medicine back. So I don't know, we'll see. I guess I'll keep you guys updated. But yeah, I'm doing better today. Hopefully this lasts. I know when I was first being put on medicine to see what would work for me, I was put on a lot of different types of steroids first because I think that's just like protocol. And they all worked for about a week and then they quit working. So I'm really hoping that this is stronger and lasts longer than a week, but I don't know. So I'm hopeful, but I'm also trying not to get my hopes up too much because, I mean, this could still fail. And I've got a flyaway. Okay. Yeah. Also, during my stressful and very eventful past 2 days, I got dye on my hoodie. I was wearing it when I got my hair done, and instead of taking it off like I probably should have, I kept it on and got dye all over the hood. So yeah, that was nice. Yeah, so this is why I don't buy myself nice things. It just gets ruined shortly after, but it's fine. I mean, the hoodie itself is still comfortable and I'll still wear it. It was a lot of money and I'm actually really bummed about it. So yeah, but anyway, we're gonna get back into reading. The way that like Violet is like fawning over Xaden at breakfast for like just because he's peeling an apple is really funny. But like, I personally would love to know what Xaden is thinking. I would love to get like a book of like his past from like his perspective and not just like stories from what we're told. I would love to get like his perspective. I would love to see like when, how, and where he actually starts like catching feelings for Vi, because it just like, this is all her POV. We like don't get to know, and most books I read we get both perspectives. So I'm just like, if Rebecca Yarros ever released like a Xaden's POV of this book, I would be first in line to get it, because I'm actually really fascinated with Xaden and interested in like his story. And I know we get more about him later in this book and in the next book, and I'm sure Onyx Storm adds more, but like I feel like getting a book that is like more focused on him would be really cool, and it would just be nice to get like a better understanding of like how his brain thinks, like how he feels, what's going on. Also, I would love to just kind of compare his relationship with Scale and Violet's relationship with Taryn, because like I love the dragons in this book, and I love the like conversations that Violet has with both Scale and Andarna, because Andarna right now, she's just a baby. Literally, she's just a baby dragon. So she's got that baby like, I'm just a baby, you can't touch me attitude, which I love it. I'm eating it up. She's so cute. And then Taryn is just like the grumpy like grandpa that's like also kind of like her bodyguard and is like stop making us look dumb, but like at the same time like don't die. And it's so funny because like, I don't know, their dynamic is just, I love it so much. And like this book makes me want a dragon so bad. I wish that they were real, because I would love to have a dragon, even though it would probably kill me immediately. I would love it. But yeah, like I love this book. I love this book so much, and every time I like jump into it, I'm like, I'm there. Yes, like some books it takes a couple chapters for me to start like getting into it and feeling like I'm there with them, but with this book it's like as soon as I start reading, I'm there. Like I don't even have to put effort into it, I'm just there. And I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited to finish this book. I think this video is getting released on a Monday. So if I'm correct and it's Monday when you're seeing this, then Iron Flame should be that Friday. If it's not, then it'll be next week. But I'm immediately jumping into Iron Flame after I finish this, and then same with Onyx Storm. But like, oh, I'm so excited. I'm so glad that I get to like reread this book, and I love this book. I'm really starting to like reconsider my like favorite books, because this is such a good book, and this is like top tier. And I'm not the biggest like fantasy reader, but like this book converted me into fantasy, and I just love it. I love it. I've always loved dragons, so I don't know, I feel like the fascination with knowing that this book had dragons was what got me to read it, and I'm so glad I did. And I'm so glad that I'm rereading it knowing what's going on, because it's like the foreshadowing that I'm picking up now, it's just like, girl, just wait and see what happens. I love it. It's like getting ready to mount her dragon like for the first time for class, and like Taryn like moves his like shoulder and makes accommodations so it's easier for her, and she's like, oh great, like my dragon's making accommodations for me, like how does that look? And Taryn, because he can read her mind, he's like, there are accommodations for me. I've seen your memories. I'm not about to have you sticking daggers into my leg to climb up. Now let's go. Oh my god, that's so funny. He's like, no, it's like, I know you. You're not sticking a dagger in my leg, so it's the fact that he's like, no, it's not for you, it's for me. It's for my safety. That's hilarious. I love that. Oh my gosh. See, that's what I mean when I say I just love how the dragons are, and I love their like relationship and the dynamic of them. It's just, it's gold. I love it. It's amazing. So yeah, I don't know. I literally was just here. Like, I'm a couple pages ahead of where I was at the last time I was here. But like, it's just so funny. It's so funny. I love it. I love it so much. The fact that Xaden believes her in a heartbeat. He doesn't even like her yet. Like, they don't like each other really yet. They're just stuck together because they're dragons. But the fact that he's willing to believe her just off of word instead of questioning her. But Dane, who is supposed to be her best friend, her longest friend, he doesn't trust her. He doesn't believe her. He wants to get the freaking he wants to get the evidence by freaking touching her face and seeing her memory, which shows he doesn't trust her, and that pisses me off. And that's another mark against Dane. I don't think I've actually liked him at all throughout this whole book. Like, he's just very irritating and clearly stupid. Thanks. And a bad friend. He's a very bad friend, and he wants to be more than friends, but he's not willing to break the rules for her or trust what she says. Yeah, Xaden is the obvious choice. Violet is wielding. She's wielding. She killed Jack. He deserves it. He is crap. But Xaden also taking the time to make her a saddle and potentially sacrificing his life for getting the saddle on Taryn. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. I'm just like waiting for them to actually like be together and admit their feelings. Like, I'm so I love it. I love this book. The 80% mark, it frustrates me because I don't remember it taking so long for them to, you know, get together. And then also they got together, and then Xaden's like, this was just to blow off steam, like this isn't actually anything. And now I'm like, What do you mean? What do you mean? So now she's going on the parperet, I cannot speak, to meet up with him. I do have to say, I have taken so much longer to get through this book than I intended. I honestly was wanting to dedicate like 2, maybe 3 full days to reading this book and getting it done, but I guess I picked terrible timing to read this book and the next two, because just so much has happened. I know I've talked about my medical stuff, which, knock on wood, is going to be getting fixed by the end of this week as I'm recording. I really hope no more issues arise and I can get my medicine. That's been the biggest stressor and distractor, and my head hasn't 100% been in the game, but I am loving this book, and when I can focus, it's been like the best distraction ever, especially since I relate so much to Violet just constantly being in pain and having to work through it and figuring out how to get things done while just wanting to break down from being in pain. So she has been holding me up. Our girl Violet she's a freaking fighter, and if anything happens to her in Onyx Storm, I'm going to absolutely break down. I also have been living in this since I got it. In case you haven't noticed, almost every clip since I got it has just been me wearing it. So yeah, I also was dealing with, over the weekend, my engagement party, and I had some stuff to do. It took like 2 days of no reading just to get everything set up and then have the party, and then also my cousin came into town. I wanted to spend time with her, so it was just a lot of stuff, and then like some other issues that I'm not gonna go into just happened. It was like everything just piled onto like the end of last week, and now I'm finally starting to recover from everything that happened, and now it's like, okay, I can breathe a little bit, but I'm 80% done. I would like to dedicate tomorrow to finishing this book. I read a little today. I don't think I'll be able to focus a whole lot, at least not right now, so I have to just, take a break. I'll probably just play Animal Crossing and just go non-existent for a little bit, but if I can focus and find it in me to continue tonight, then I will definitely read. It's just the next chapter is kind of long, and I would like to be in a good headspace where I can just soak it all up, if you know what I mean. And yeah, so we're getting this finished soon. I'm 80% done. I would love to just take tomorrow, assuming nothing escalates from now till then. I'll dedicate tomorrow to getting this book done. If I can't get it done tomorrow, then the next day. But it shouldn't take any longer than that. So we're almost done, and then I'll do like a final, I guess, book analysis at the end of this because I love it. I also know what's coming, and spoiler, this video is going to be spoilers, if you haven't noticed. But I know that Liam's death is coming. I know that I've got like a couple chapters left of him being here with us. I love Liam. He is one of my favorites. And just knowing that he's leaving soon, I cannot take it. I cannot take it. So that's another reason why I'm taking a little break today, because if I get to that point, I just won't be able to function for the rest of the day. So that's another reason why I'm taking a little break. But hopefully tomorrow I'll be good and I can power through. But I'm gonna need to take like a PTO. I'm gonna need reimbursements for this heartache I'm about to get, because I don't want him to go, but he's going, and we're not there yet. So ignorance is bliss. He's not going anywhere. But yeah, so I don't know if I will be fast enough to read Iron Flame for next week. We will see with that, but do know, as soon as I finish Fourth Wing, I am picking up Iron Flame. Will I still be in this? I don't know. Maybe. I hope not, because this means at least I've recovered a little bit and I'm doing good. But it's also just really, really comfy, and I've grown to love it. So we'll see. You know, we'll see. That's for future video. But my plan still stands. After this, I'm jumping right into Iron Flame. We're gonna get that video started. I'm gonna have to take a break to edit this video and get this video up, but then we'll start it. And then once I finish, I will jump into Onyx Storm, and yeah. I cannot promise they're going to be back to back. I have been reading really slow lately, and these are not tiny books. They're easy to read, but they're not small books. I mean, it's taken over a week for me to read this book. I was hoping it would take like 3 days, but you know, stuff came up. So we'll see what happens. I'll probably just do like cute little book videos, or I don't know. Well, maybe I'll do like create a sim video, because I've been really getting into I've been really getting into the Sims in the sense of like making outfits and stuff and making cute Sims and building houses. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. I'm rambling at this point. I will come back when the next thing happens. It might be Liam's death, because that's going to destroy me so much. But yeah, so I'll check back, and then we'll probably have like maybe 2 more intros before the end. We're coming to the end. That's what I'm trying to say. I just finished. Liam's death broke me again. Violet almost dying got me too. Xaden at the last chapter still fighting to get her trust and win her back. I respect it. I would be mad too if I was Violet. I would be mad, but I understand why he did what he did. I just wish that he had a little more trust and faith in her and, you know, told her. But, you know, I already know what happens in Iron Flame because I read it. So I know that they get back together. It just takes time, you know? But, I'm gonna do a workout, eat, and, like, shower real quick, and then I'll come back with my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap this video up. But, oh my gosh, I finished it! Okay, the sun is going down, so the lighting is garbage, but I finished, and I'm freshly showered, so after this I gotta eat because I'm starting to get a little woozy from not eating, but it's fine. Loved it. I loved it. I don't think anything would be as good as reading it for the first time. I wish I could read it for the first time again, but this was my second time reading it, and I still loved it. It still held up. It was nice getting the refreshers of the events in this book, so I'm not mixing up Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, because I was, you know, I confused myself and mixed up some of the events. I like Violet's lightning wielding. I, for some reason, thought that was in the second book instead of this one, which makes no sense. Of course it's in this one, but oh my gosh, nothing is as sweet as like this ending, because Brennan is alive. Obviously nothing was really surprising to me, because again, I already read it. I already knew what I was getting into, but it still holds up. It's still really good. I really love it. And when the next book comes out, you better believe I'm going to be rereading all of these again. This is probably going to be a really short intro because I don't really have a lot to say, but I am immediately going to start working on Iron Flame's video after this, so you will have that to look forward to. You'll have that to look forward to. maybe next week. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know how long it'll take me to read it. It is bigger than this book, so it'll take me longer. But we'll see. I'll try to get through it quickly enough. And then I'm gonna jump into Onyx Storm. That is the book where I don't know what to expect, and I'm kind of scared but also excited, and also I need to know what happens. I need to know why everyone was crying and upset. So I want to love Onyx Storm, but I'm a little scared that I might not love it because just it's been getting mixed reviews. I haven't really looked into what people are saying because I don't want it spoiled, but I do know that some people haven't liked it, which worries me, but I've got high hopes. I love this book. I love Iron Flame. I think I will like Onyx Storm. I love Xaden. He's just, it's so great. Him and Violet's chemistry is just amazing. I love it. And also the dragons, like, Andarna is so freaking adorable, and Tarn, he's like the grumpy grandpa. I love it. I love it. And then Scale giving Violet her approval was great. I liked it. But yeah, I think that's it for this video. This was really good. 5 out of 5, obviously. Favorite, this is by far my favorite fantasy book. Which may not be a lot because I don't read a lot of fantasy, but it's something. It's my favorite. I love it. I also just love dragons, so I might be a little biased, but it's fine. But yeah, so look forward to Iron Flame coming out soonish, hopefully. I'm gonna try to get that done at least for next week, at least. If it takes a little longer, I'm sorry. I'm a slow reader. So yeah, but I will see you guys with another video shortly. I think this video is coming up on a Monday, so I'll see you guys on Friday, if I'm correct. I think. But I'll see you guys with another video. This was really good. 10 out of 10. Recommend if you haven't read it. My cousin is waiting for the full series, but I'm like, you have to read it, girl. Get on it. Read it. I need to talk to someone about this book. I need to. But yeah. So, highly recommend. Okay. That's it. Bye.